7:36 in the morning. That's a look at your headlines. Now, here's Mike.
All right, thank you, sir. We're talking about retirement planning here on Money Tuesday. Stewart Welch from the Welch Group joins us, and I know you got a question about annuities and in terms of retirement savings. Now, first of all, let's explain for folks who don't know what an annuity is and how it works.
So an annuity, you go to the insurance company and you say, I'm going to give you let's say $100,000, and what I want you to do is give me a guaranteed income for life. And the insurance company accepts that offer, and they determine how much they're going to pay you based on how old you are, which is basically how long they expect you to live, what earnings they expect to have on their contract. A lot of that based on fixed income, which right now is very low, and then what their operational costs are, what it costs them to pay for employees, pay for building, and so forth.
And again, even though this is an insurance company, there's no death benefit tied to this. So
typically, there's not a death benefit tied to an annuity.
So in this particular situation that she wrote you in on, let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of a situation like she was in.
So her question is, she was 63, about to retire, and she had enough money to really from severance pay to get her to 65. So her question was, I want to annuitize part of my retirement, and should I take an annuity now, a deferred annuity, and wait and annuitize it when I'm 65, or should I wait until 65 to buy the annuity and take what's called an immediate annuity?
Okay.
And there are a lot of embedded questions in that. One thing, I'm not crazy about annuities, but one of the key things in her comments were, I do not care about leaving anything to heirs. I don't have anybody I want to leave money to.
Okay.
So one of the issues with an annuity is if you take that $100,000 and to the insurance company and say, pay me a lifetime income, when you die, that is done.
That's it.
There's no money left for the heirs. Now, it is possible to buy an annuity with a 10-year period certain where they guarantee to pay it for 10 years or 20 years, but you pay for that right. Okay. And so in this case, you can make, I think, a little better case for her annuitizing it. My preference would be for her, and by the way, her facts are really good. She had, in addition to that, $1.3 million of investments. And her income, her Social Security income and pension between her and her husband was about $70,000 a year, and she had expenses of about $70,000 a year.
But even with that, she could probably get a better return on her investment elsewhere, right?
Well, you know, it's hard to say. The annuity's an extraordinarily conservative approach to that. Okay. And what she was really looking for was that guaranteed income. My preference would be to take maybe 40% of that $1.3 million and put it in big dividend-paying stocks, where she's getting about 3%, and that's probably going to provide her with enough extra income and enough stability of income to get her through this. But if she wanted to annuitize, in this case, I would wait and take the immediate annuity, and the reason is that's a couple of years from now. I think interest rates are rising. She's going to get a better deal. And so annuities are pretty complicated. Yes. And so my last recommendation to her was, don't make this decision in a vacuum. You need to get with a professional.
Yes. Get an expert. Yeah.
A CPA, a certified financial planner, or an attorney that specializes in that kind of work.
All right. Thanks a lot, Stuart. She's got a good problem to have, though. I'd love to have her problem.
Yeah, she does. She did a really good job.
Thank you so much. All right, we're talking